There we go. I always forget. When I'm recording, I have it in 2 channels. And when I stream, I have to have it on 1 channel. So there we go. All sorted. Holden man, you're wrong. I was a minute late. It's 9:04. I count the intro as part of it. How are we doing, everyone? How's things? I'm just saying, I'm putting my my YouTube settings for the last 2 streams in the filing cabinet, aka Argsy's house. So yeah, they were a bit rubbish, weren't they? So, how is everyone tonight, today, this morning, wherever you are? We're back on Bull's Gap. I actually haven't managed to find the time to record this weekend. I've been so busy. There we go. Right, I'm going to run up here and I'm going to jump straight into the combine because we've got to get this big field of canola done. We've already got a load in there already and it's running well. So I love this combine, by the way. Brilliant upgrade. Irish farmer, how are you? There we go. Right, let's get this lined up. I didn't save the course like the genius I am, so we'll have to reset it, but that's not a problem. Well, there's a little bit of a half bit here anyway. In fact, do you know what we'll do? We'll run to the other end. Back-to-back lives, country, exactly. That's the way it's going at the moment. I like being in lockdown better. Had more time to myself, right? But I love this combine. This is definitely probably one of the best upgrades we've done since we started. It's well worth the upgrade, and we got it second hand as well. Thanks to Maddie's classifies option. We do need to pick up a corn header actually very soon because well, there's a field of corn next door which needs to go to the distillery. So let me just set the width on this. Get rid of the offset. Turn it on, we're good to go. We are good to go. So there's a lot of you here tonight, 74 already. How are we doing, folks? Nice to see you. You watch me now. This is going to be completely... It's going to start off well and then it's going to end in tears. It's not going to be straight at all, is it? Let's give it a go though. What's the worst that can happen? We have to go back over it and cut some more bits. Looks pretty good from here. There we go. So canola straw. This canola straw is going to make us a fortune as well. Looking forward to that. Taz, FSG got a new PC today. Amazed at how many mods you didn't need on your new install. There you go, mate. Always nice. New PC day. Great times. Great times, right? Waylon, nice to see you. Nice to see you. John Deere Farms, how are you? Good to see you all here, guys. Good to see you all here for a Sunday. Got quite an exciting... I'll let you decide that. I think it's an exciting episode of Bull's Gap tonight. So we'll get this canola out of the way, and then the corn next door we better do as well, which we've got to get a header for. So I might save a bit of cash. So I don't know what to do with the canola yet, whether to sell it. So we'll check the price, and then we'll see where we go from there. If we can't sell it, if the price isn't very good, we'll hold on to it. We'll stick it into the silo, and we'll sell it at a better time. But actually, I think we'll probably just get rid. So there we go. Oh, Eric, that sounds nice. RTX 3060 and an i7. That'll be punchy. That'll run FS like a dream. Chris Richardson. First rule of Potato Club: never harvest potatoes. There we go. Right. I want to work up this this triangular end here because it's a bit of a pain. Once that's done, we can we should batter through this relatively quickly. I'm kind of hoping we will anyway. There's absolutely no fuel in this, I've just realised. And I don't have a little fuel tanker. I'll need to sort that at some point. Could use it for diesel. There we go. Kyle Nisley, what are we doing in the stream? We're going to harvest this canola, we're going to harvest some corn, get that into the distillery, and then we're going to sort out the animals. The animals need a little bit of TLC, so I'm going to bale all of the straw as well, because it's canola straw and it's going to make me a fortune. Evening Fusion, how's it going, fella? Nice to see you. If you've not seen Fusion's second part of his realistic lifestyle survival series, it could be a bit of a lifestyle series as well. Is the barley straw stand? This is canola straw. No, you have to have Straw Me add-on installed, Eric. Flavor Dave, how are you, my man? Nice to see you. Fusion has been crushing it. Fusion's the next big thing. I tell you. Apparently that's what all the big YouTubers are saying anyway. He's found his groove. It is a lifestyle series, isn't it? Black Star, thank you for the subscription. Much appreciated, my friend. Skip a row now, just for a bit of fun. Just because we can. Just because we can. Because we've got GPS. Gonna miss GPS when FS22 comes out. Flavor Dave has launched his channel today, folks, so go check him out. There you go. Congrats, man. First step on a big journey. Stick at it. Stick at it. Sean McKee, how you doing? Nice to see you. Lots of new names in tonight. It's nice to see you all. Appreciate you all dropping by. Very good of you. Oh, Flavor Dave, welcome. New farm manager in the house. If you want to have a bit of fun, Dave, we've just started up a new server on West Texas, which is going very well. Thank you, Mark Thor. Didn't see you lurking in the back there. How you doing? Thanks for posting that link. That's awesome. So I spent the entire day doing DIY. It is it's quite tiring, I'm not going to lie to you. Breaking up furniture, painting walls, all of that stuff. Long Hill, you're not new. You're an old git. That's alright, mate. You're amongst friends here. Jan R73, greetings from Norway. Good evening, how are you? Evening, Sai, how's it going? Yes, Eric, Straw Me works with seasons. Basically, it gives you canola and soybean straw. That's all it does. It's great. Fusion's taking a break from cleaning the house. Yeah, Ricardo, we already know we're low on fuel. We're just going to push it as long as we can. Timeless, nice to see you. Ryan Orange, where can you find this map? If you Google Bull's Gap, you will find the map. Here we go. Sammy, greetings from Finland. We've got the Nordics in tonight, haven't we? Are you Nordics or are you Scandinavians? What do we call you? Don't want to upset anybody. Valley Boy, nice to see you. Valleys Boy. I'm going to say Welsh Valleys, is that right? Isn't it? Flavor Dave is saying FS is a completely different game on PC. It absolutely is. Ricardo Costa, greetings from Switzerland. Love Switzerland. I'm looking forward to going snowboarding again there. Haven't been for a couple of years because of everything that's going on. This field sure has changed from just a pile of sticks. Really has. This whole series, I'm not sure I'd ever get the time to pull together a bit of a review of it, but I'll have to go back and watch some of the episodes at some point in the future and just... it's just been... yeah. It's been a fun journey, this one. It's been a fun journey. Chris Warrington, how are you, mate? First time watching on this map. Been watching the realistic series and loving it. This is 59 episodes I've done on this now. It's crazy. Frasse, the Swedes are in too. We've got the full Monty. Any Danes in just to finish thing off? Finland is Nordic, others are Scandi. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you for educating me. Good to know. Just need a Dane now, don't we? Jaden, we recorded another episode of West Texas this morning, actually. It was great. Hey, Long Hills Danish. There we go. We've got a full house. Taz, where can you get the classified ads mod? You can get it from Maddie Fi's Discord server. If you join my Discord, there is an invite in there, and if you can't find it, Maddie is a member of the server, so just give her a little shout and she'll be able to help you out. But I wouldn't be surprised if one of the boys pops it in the chat here as well, or certainly a link to Maddie's Discord. Dean, thank you very much. Yeah, Ask FSG episode was fun last night, and do you know what was nice about it? Was I actually got the chance to play on the multiplayer server, which I never ever do. Just haven't got time to do it. So that was, from that perspective, that was really nice. Really nice. Hey, Rusty Money's in the house. How are you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Valley's boy is new at the game. Any tips and tricks for FS19, please? How new, Valley's? First thing I always say to people is get stuck into the tutorials in the game. They're actually really quite good, pretty straightforward, but they'll teach you all the basics. If you've done a bit of farming before, you maybe don't need to use those. And then it's a case of just getting your head around all the keys, all the different keys and things like that. I think there is a cheat sheet somewhere with all the keys in it. I've not seen it for a while, but definitely worthwhile exercise getting a cheat sheet. For a while, when I first started playing 19, I had my wallpaper in my background on my second screen as all my keybinds, but it doesn't take long to get used to them. Jaden Cohen, every time I make a multiplayer server, nobody joins. Oh, that's a shame, mate. It is hard. If you've not got any mates that play, you can join up with them. Emils, I really hope this reaches 100 episodes as well. I'm not sure I'm good. It might run out of time. But then again, it might be one of the ones I keep running when 22 comes. It all depends how quickly mods come for 22 or how good 22 is. Don't know. We just don't know, do we? Just gonna have to wait and see. So I don't know how I'm going to refuel this. Just trying to think. Worst case scenario, I'll drive it back to the farm, but that seems a little bit of a OTT. I think I will, Mark. I think I will. It's one of the ones I mean, I enjoy them all, if I'm being honest. I love playing them all. But this one keeps sucking me back in. Broke 200 hours in the no mods challenge on Felsbrunter. Way to go, Rusty. That is impressive. That is seriously impressive. Do you, Jaden? Yeah, I love this combine. Great combine. I'm driving with my pipe out. Oh, because he always gets upset when I drive with my pipe out. I think he gets embarrassed. There is valleys. I'll go and get one. I don't own one, that's the only problem, so I'd have to go and fund it. And I'm a bit strapped for cash at the moment. Although I do have my tanker. That I've been shipping digestate around in. So I could use that. That has fuel. Oops, there we go. There you go, Fusion, thank you, mate. Yeah, Dave, stick at it, man. Don't expect miracles overnight, but if you get the content right and you got the right attitude, you'll easily find your niche, find your groove for it. Valleys, boys, absolutely not. This is a survival series, so this has been about starting with no money and a chainsaw, and I've built it up. You should go back and watch this from episode 1. And I have to say, I have stayed totally true to this. It's been part of the fun, part of the challenge has been not buckling and cheating. How can you keep your sanity without monsters? I'm not sure. I'm not sure Rusty's got his sanity anymore. Dave, just dive straight in, mate. Dive straight in. There's enough people watching FS19 content still. I think you'd be better off doing that and doing a bit of FS22 when it arrives than trying to do your own. Trying to wait. I think it's going to be quite a busy market when 22 comes out. Real good kid, real good kid. What are the rules to this series? So the rules are, I started with 0 money. I'm not allowed to lease any equipment. I'm not allowed to do contracts. That's pretty much it. It's just a case of steadily building up the money. The land that I had at the start, I inherited. That was the kind of opener for the game. But after that, it's just been a case of slowly but surely building up the money. And it has been slowly but surely, but it's starting to feel like we've achieved something now. Forward Ag, how are you, mate? What's happening, buddy? Nice to see you. It's been a while. You've been beavering away in the background. Tim Maslin, nice to see you. Lobster, how's it going, man? Windsor, looking for a lot of forest but still some good starting fields. Do you have any tips? And just keep an eye on the chat for a few minutes, Windsor. You'll probably get a load of recommendations. There's some really good stuff out there. Bull's Gap's are good. Yeah, Bull's Gap's as good as anyone. Jason Stanley's in the house. How are you, Jason? Nice to see you, mate. Yeah, Bull's Gap's good. Windsor, it's got a nice big chunk of New Woods. Is a great little map, actually. That was my first ever that was the first mod map that I downloaded with FS19. Played it for a good long while, actually. Newlands is good, but there aren't many fields there. That's the only problem, isn't it? But yeah, no, there's... just trying to think, what else is there? It's got some decent forest sections in it. Holzer, there's a good one. Farming Sim Frankly, how are you? Nice to see you. Renaboo, if it comes out. Renaboo's coming out for 22. Yo. Hey Args, how you doing? They're all saying a hello to you, Args, because you disliked it before you said hello, so they all knew you were here. Nope, got George's getting all Yoda on us. Valleys boy, no, this is not on the mod hub, mate. This is, you'd have to just Google this, but it'll appear. It's on all the major mod sites. Is he, Mark? That's interesting. That is interesting. Flavor Dave, trying to figure out what mod is causing a conflict on Deere Country. This isn't allowing me to access the store from anywhere but the store trigger. Oh dear. Yes, that old chestnut. Depending on how many mods you've got installed, Dave, you might have to just take them all out and add them back in, 5 at a time, until you narrow it down. Good to see you, Args. How's things, mate? I have to say, Args and I had a cracking session pulling together West Texas earlier on today. It was great. Or yesterday for Args. Ah, yeah, Dave, that's the problem. And there is no shortcut unless you look in your log and make sure that it's not too many errors in there. Sometimes you might spot it that way, but equally you might have to do it the good old way. There we go. While he's unloading, I'll just check how full this is. Almost full. Right, I also want to see how much. Had nightmares about horses. Yes, look forward to Tuesday's vid. All will become clear. 647 for canola. I'm just going to bite the bullet and go with that, I think. I need the money more than I need to get a good price for it, but 647 sounds actually pretty good. So we'll sell that. Combine's actually doing well for not having much fuel in it. It's still running well. We're what, over halfway through that field now, which is good. Just a little spoiler there. How many hours have I got on this challenge now, Rusty? Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look at our stats. 153 hours, all played online. I don't think I've ever touched this or played any of this without it being recorded, either on a live stream or on an episode. So there you go. I left the combine running with virtually no fuel in it. I know, genius, right? We'll gun it there and back in the Mac. This engine revving. There we go. We will... Ooh. Don't want to jump it. You did when the beats you. I may have cried a little bit offline when I did the sugar beats. Still traumatised by that. Right, let's unload this. And then we will go and get the rest of the field done. I think we'll make more money. We should make a mental note of this actually, or in fact I'll write it down. How much money we make from the crop versus how much we make from the straw. This is where I think straw harvest is slightly skewed sometimes. So there we go, 32, 383. There we go. There we go. I'm just using 1/2 of the Super B. Just because it was all I needed to start with. I could expand it now a little bit. MDTV, exactly, man. These roadworks are here forever. It's like proper British roadworks. Never go away. Never go away. Ronan Dub. Do I have a mod list for this series? No, but all the mods are available. So you should easily be able to find them. Tip from me is if I ever jump into something, puts the name of it at the bottom of the screen. So you can grab it there and you can search it. But everything other than, alright, I've got a normal Super B Wilson and I've stuck my logos on the side of it. I don't think there's anything here. There's a few things that have been tweaked by people like Mark Thor, but generally everything's available in some way, shape or form online from all the main mod sites. I'm scarred for life. Premier Pepe! Farming in FS19 while I watch you. It's great when you can do that, isn't it? God bless dual screens, right? There we go. Power off. See, Mark, the engine turned off. Very efficient. Either that or it ran out of screens. 3 screens. Good work, Premier. Good work, man. Yeah, I think Oxy's Calmsden could well be very close to being one of the first maps we see for 22. Right, let's crack on and get this done because there's a lot of other stuff I want to do as well in this episode if we can. And times are pushing on. Also, I want to see if the challenge now is, can we get this field done before we run out of fuel? That's the new challenge. Let's go in cab for a bit, shall we? Very dirty this combine already. The state of the seats, honestly. I have to have a word with Maddie about the quality of the mods that she sells. How do you set up courses on Courseplay without recording it? Like on episode 1 of Peace River. Not entirely sure what you're getting at, Acid. Head tracking, shot mark. Maybe if I upgrade my upgrade to a 3-screen 27-inch setup, I'll do that. But yes, maybe one day. I do fancy it. Definitely fancy it. No screens in here. It's an old combine now, isn't it? Keith, Chase, how's it going? How's the farm? How's the fam? Fam is fine. Poppy is fast asleep at my feet. So all is good. Took her out for a massive walk today and wore her out. She pinged a tooth out today, actually. She jumped up and grabbed onto my jacket that I was carrying in my hand. She got a tooth caught and pinged it out. It looked quite sore. So she might have to go at the vet tomorrow. Although she's not been complaining this afternoon. And there's only a puppy teeth. It's not a real teeth. But, yeah. Taught her a lesson. Tim Sykes, how you doing? Oh, my Corsair only lets me record them, but on your piece river you set up the 4 flexicals without driving the field. You don't need to drive the field. You just click on the field in when you're setting up your course. Click on the field. Choose the field from the choice at the top, or click on the field on the map, and it'll select that. And it'll select that field for you. I think so, Mark. She's certainly not bothered about it. She's not been whimpering or whining, and she ate her dinner, everything fine, so just have to keep an eye on it and make sure it's not getting infected or anything. Simulation Farmer, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. That's because you're an old fogey, Holden. Gonna get some thicker glasses, mate. I think you're right, Peter. They are. She's due to. Puppy teeth is supposed to be coming out about 3 months anyway, aren't they? So there we go. Right, how much longer have we got to go in this field? A few more passes. I want to go and do the corn, but I'll set the corn on a bit of salt water. If I could get anywhere near her mouth without her trying to bite, that would be good. But yeah, she'll be fine. I might stop this for a little bit and go and sort the cows out for a bit of variety. I don't want you guys getting bored. Yeah, that might just be mine, Cranky. Flavor Dave, I started with a piece of software called Hit Film Express, which was really good. Free, so it's worth checking out. And it's got a lot of good settings for somebody just starting out. But now I've moved on to Adobe Premiere because that's what I use at work, and I'm kind of used to that. I wish it was. It's black currant juice. Right, there we go. Do you know what? We'll fill the combine up one more time, and we'll stop, and we'll come back and finish this maybe towards the end of the stream. Do a few other things. Sort the animals. In fact, they won't take long, so we've got quite a lot of milk now as well. Bring fuel back, yeah. Might as well do that as well. Although now I feel like the challenge is to get to the end of the field without having to fuel up. I think I can do that. I'm down for that. Sean McKee, Farming Simulator 19. Where did you get the cinema you're using right now? You've lost me, Sean. I don't know what you mean. You're going to have to give me some clarity on that one. Ribena. Oh, it's not Ribena, it's fake Ribena. It's just some local supermarket variant, but you know what I mean. Might have a beer in a bit. Hey Alex. Excuse me. Hey Alex. Just got through your courseplay and auto drive tutorials. Want to thank you for the awesome vids. You're welcome, mate. I'm glad they were helpful. Actually, I had somebody dropped me a note the other day saying would I do another one on some of the other settings? So yes, I'm gonna look at that in the next little while. Sean McKee, I'm no wiser. SEMA. I'm lost. Cranky says I won't get to the end without refilling. Is that a challenge, Cranky? Because it's one I may have to take on. If that's the case, I might have to keep pushing on and find out. Country Bumpkin, no worries, mate. I thought it's a very admirable thing to do, mate. If anybody's interested, Country Bumpkin is planning on giving away a copy of FS22 in the future. He's not put the plans together of how he's going to do it, but I thought that was a very nice thing of you to do, mate. Right, let's go. We've got to put a bit of a gamble on this, right, haven't we? Come on, Cranks. What we betting on here? What are we betting on? Args is it's just less than quarter of a combine. Case of Hobgoblin, you're on, mate. My new car. Or maybe not. I don't think that would go down very well. Case of Hobgoblin, you're on. Bit of international mailage will sort it. Check El Stato Argsy out there. Checking the numbers. I'm surprised you can even read that, Args. Am I going to get to the end of this row? Come on, 95. Please don't leave me hanging in the middle of a row. 96. It is slightly downhill in this direction, Args. Another good observation. 99. Come on, get me to the end of the row. Come on, come on. No! Oh, that was so close. So it is, Cranks. Peter Clark, why did I choose a BMW and not a quick Audi? Because Audis are just Volkswagens that have been stooped up. hate Audis. I had an Audi once, and after 6,000 miles, the engine, apart from the fact it used tons of oil the whole time I had it, and every time I took it to the garage, they went, yeah, that's normal, don't worry about it. And after 6,000 miles, the engine went pop, and they refused to cover it on warranty. 6,000 miles. Audis are poor man's BMW and Audis. See? Simulation Farmer. Just had an ECU failure, and I bet you have to pay for it. Kelly Frog, hello, hello. Farmer Bradley Powell, hello as well. How we doing, guys? Did I drive everywhere in first gear? That was the point, I barely drove it. Still an Audi though, Peter. Driver 1956. Audi is most popular car in movies because Audi pays movie companies to make sure Audis are in films. That's one of their marketing strategies. Works for them as well. Exactly the same as BMW did with Bond, until Aston Martin decided they wanted back in on the game. Crack. Got a Mercedes at the moment. Quite like that as well. Do you know, funnily enough, Botar, I have a joke with years ago when I was at the start of my career. I worked for one of the directors of one of the big banks here, and one of the other guys that worked with us, he always made him, the director said, will you take my car needs servicing, it's booked into the garage, will you go and drop it off for me? And he always used to take it to the garage. And he was only about, I don't know, 21 and a bit of a lad, so he basically thrashed this car every time he got it, and it was like had a 7 Series Beamer, like an M Sport whatever, and he absolutely thrashed the whatever's off it when he took it to the garage for this director guy to service. And he always made that joke, and he goes like, these, it was manual, so we always used to say, let's that really revs really, really loud and really, really high for an automatic. I'm surprised. Absolutely booting it everywhere in first gear. So there you go. Jason Statham drives an Audi. Audi Quattros in the 1980s. So I grew up with with the B class rally cars, Metro 6R4s, the Delta Integrales. So yeah, I love the Quattros in the 80s. That was before Volkswagen bought them and ruined them. Right. Literally, you've been driving a combine for an hour. We will stop. Look, we'll stop for a bit. We'll go down to the bottom here, and then we'll go and sort the cows for a bit, just to stop you guys getting bored. Although I did enjoy the Colin McRae era with the Subaru Imprezas. They were nice cars. stop and have a sandwich like Fusion. The swaths for the canola straw are looking quite bountiful as well. BTCC, I grew up on that as well. I mean, you've got your V8s in Oz, which is awesome, and kind of like the mid 90s, the British touring cars, it was off the chart. I remember when the Volvo turned up with their estates. Rickard Rydell. I'm keeping a note of how much the grain costs sells for Mark, and then I'm going to do a comparison with how much I make for the straw. Six strings German cars suck. They don't make them like they used to. My dad had a 25-year-old Merc, and it was built like a tank. It did 250,000 miles on it, and I think he only ever changed the oil and the tyres. It just ran like clockwork, it did. The Cosworth was like ridiculous with that fin on the back. Very good. Oil in the tyres. Oil and the tyres. Right. Stop him there for a sec. We'll just go and drive the truck underneath him, and then we'll head back to the farm. Gaming only, how's it going, man? Cars are not designed to last anymore. It's the whole culture of kind of throwaway stuff, isn't it? There we go. Right, let's jump back to the yard. I can't even work out where my yard is. There it is. Let's go and visit the coos. Who saw the new animations for the cows, actually? They're looking good, aren't they? We have got here 31,000 litres of milk as well. That should come in handy. Let's give them a little clean up. Jake Maynard, thank you very much, mate. That's very kind of you to say. Very kind of you to say. Farmer Bart, how's it going? I have seen that GP bike F1 and the Holden on the track. There we go. Let's pick this up quickly. And we're going to feed them as well in a minute, because we've virtually run out of food in here. Yeah, same. We have that issue in the UK as well. Cars just kind of melt the amount of salt on the roads. Right, let's go and get the K. What? So we need to do something with this as well. I think we'll turf that into the BGA at some point as well. I think it's in this shed, the case, with the trailer attached to it. So we'll get a couple of loads of TMR sorted. Hey, Black Book, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. You're right, Rob. And I think it's the same with cars. People used to hold on to cars for 10 years because they didn't need to replace them because they were perfect. Right. Let's run this under here quickly. I will take some TMR, please. We shall feed the cows. Should probably get a proper feed mixer at some point, but this is working for us now. Don't need to spend the money unless we have to. I'm going to see efficiency at its best here. I need to change that sign, don't I, to FSG Farms. I think somebody had already suggested that. $131 now? Wow. Thanks for joining, guys. I appreciate it. Cows are doing well. I need to almost consider investing in more cows, maybe. Right, how much have I got? Crikey, they eat a lot. I'll try and top this right up, but what I'll do now... Start overloading. I don't have any in. It's empty. What I'll do, watch this, I'll pick up my manure, take it back via the BGA, on my way to get some TMR. It's like a... It's like the most efficient thing ever. There we go. Give Mark's conveyor some airtime as well, because it's great. Even if it doesn't start, because I'm pressing the wrong button. Turn on belt, B. There we go. The cows might protest the manure. It's just a little bit more salty. It's fine. They won't notice. I'm about to put milk in the tank I took digestate over to the fertilizer manufacturing point in, so it's all good. Oh, it's not quick though. There we go. Callum Mackey, how you doing? Alan Trotter, how you doing? Getting rid of the dog minion. Oh, nice. Make good money with this. About $400 per 1,000 litres of manure, so it's not a bad little earner. Isaacs, do you know what happened with the classified mod you were showing off the other day? Yeah, it's on a limited release, Isaac, at the moment through Maddie's Discord. But it's going to be built into a... It was rejected by Giants because it was too similar to another mod. So she's going to build it into a much bigger mod going forward, which should be quite good fun. Ape Lord, getting hyped for the new game. Absolutely, Ape. I think it's going to be great. The more we see, the more excited I get. There we go. A bit more TMR. Should put the high sides on this actually. It's quite a big trailer when it's got this on. This grass needs sorting as well. We need to use these fields again. I still don't know whether or not to build up another batch of bales. Or, I mean, the speed that the cows are eating stuff kind of makes me feel like I probably do need to do another run. But it's not a decision for tonight. Yeah, Maddie's mods are awesome. They really are. Botar, you make a good point, mate. Like, let's be honest, today's cars are incredibly safe. Tell you what, I wouldn't have an accident in a car built in 2021 rather than a car built in 1981. I think, you know, at the end of the day, it's more the build quality and the fact that they don't last as long. They're not designed to last as long, are they? Let's get another load of this in, and that's probably will do us for now. It's whether or not do I want to sell this milk. Got 100 grand now in the bank, and it's got 30. I need to spend 38 on my corn header, but that's okay. Kind of expecting to spend that. Stubborn, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. Do you know what? I'm going to put another one in just for the crack. And then we'll head off and we will go and finish that canola field. And maybe sell the milk. Dump another load of this in as well. Might as well be as efficient as possible. But yeah, I suppose, what do we think, guys? I mean, the cows are eating quite a lot of food. We've got these two big fields of grass here. Do we mow them again? Or do we plough them up now and get some different crops in? I kind of feel like it seems a waste to not cut the grass at least one more time and then plough it up once there's no grass on it. But I shall take your direction. Mow then plough. Thank you, Ryan. Simulation Farmer, take care, man. Have a good day at school tomorrow. Keep one for grass. Good call, Cranky. Mow and plough. Keep it for grass. Mow first, why waste the grass? Kind of thought you guys would say that. I knew I could count on you. That was what I was thinking of doing. But maybe we do keep one as grass permanently. Then we can keep our things topped up. And if we don't... The nice thing is, if it's not used by the TMR, if we've got too much, we always just throw it in the BGA, and it's a bit of a money spinner. So that's cool. And if you can hear that, the dog is growling in her sleep. It's obviously dreaming. Give it to the moose. Oh, Botar's on it with the jokes tonight, isn't he? Jeez. You're on fire, Botar. Right. One more batch of TMR and then we are good to go. But yeah, that'll tick over at midnight. We'll get a little bit more money for that manure, which is always good. See how much TMR I've got left, actually. Have I missed my thing? No. Let's have a look. Almost 70 odd thousand in. 50,000, okay. That's enough. And what are we missing here? Hay. A mental note for that in the future. Take care, Premier. Thanks for dropping by, man. Dan Kibals recently started playing FS19. Thanks for all the videos and great info. You are welcome, my friend. Glad you're enjoying it. Always nice to know that the stuff I'm doing is helping. There you go. Well-fed cows are happy cows. Ryan Orange, can I do some playing? I have no idea what you mean by that. Maybe a header in the classifieds now. Good call, Jason. Good call. That would be hey, we were lucky enough to get the combine, right? That was enough. Thanks for the reminder, though. This cowshed Valley's Boy, I get it wrong, is if you do a search for modding Welt US pack, all of these buildings, so this cowshed, this barn here, this one down the bottom, the silo, all these sheds are from that pack. It's a great set, it really is. Right, there we go. Let's leave that there. Let's go and get that canola field finished. Which is just here. Right, let's see. See if I can get a case of beer off Cranky. Does that cow barn come with a conveyor that moves the manure out? It does indeed, Todd. Yep, all part of the pack. Which is why I quite like it. It's just a bit different, isn't it? Right, let's do this. I'm glad I bought the LSWs for this combine. Sets it off a treat, doesn't it? Take care, Keith. Thanks for dropping by. Keep up the good work on the multiplayer, mate. Yes, Valley's Boy. Yep, just find it online. Just he's actually got his own website. Orange Valley Farms. Bulls Gap is about 20 minutes from where I live. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to visit Bulls Gap one day, aren't I? What's update time on the classifieds? I think it's still every hour, Jason. So it's 15:01. I don't know what time we looked. Let's have another look, shall we? Is there anything? Oh, look, there's a new seeder in there. Oh, a couple of new seeders. Nah, nothing else. Well, let's see what's in the tractors division at the moment. Oh, the 7010. That's a nice tractor. 27 grand. That's bargain stuff. Bargain stuff. Oh, look. That beast again. Hey, I bought that. Very good. Oh, some decent stuff in there. See, I told you, Argsy hates me walking around with a pipe out. Says it's unbecoming of a gentleman. He's only jealous because it's longer than his pipe. Orange Valley Farms is a different mod from store sales. Yes, it's and that's the reason why it isn't in the mod hub, because Giants said exactly that to Maddie. So so she's evolving it into a better mod. BMorg, if you in fact, if you wait a minute, I'm sure somebody like Mark Thor will put a post to Maddify the developers Discord in here, and you can get it down. It's the only place you can get it at the moment. But she's going to develop it into a bigger a shop mod with a few different things in it. I think she's talking about adding auctions in and things like that as well, which could be quite good. So, yeah, yes, Orange, just get it from the Discord link that hopefully somebody will post in a minute. Fuel has dipped down quite a lot now. What do we reckon? We haven't even got the warning saying it's time to fill up with fuel yet, have we? So I think we're fine. Marhuff, thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. Right, what are we at in here now? 1, 2, maybe 5 more, 6 more rows. It won't take long to do, will it? We're fine. Isn't that what the captain of the Titanic said? Ryan Orange, did I buy that combine? I'm not sure how else I would have got it, mate. Echo, take care, mate. We'll catch you again soon. Thanks for dropping by, dude. Appreciate it. Always nice to chat. And I know you'll be on tenterhooks to see if I make it to the end of the field. Kelly Fogg, take care. See you again soon, mate. Yeah, I'll finish the field and then I'll run out of fuel on the road, right? Funky Rude Dude, nice to see you. No, Nabus, nice to see you, mate. How's things? What do we reckon, people? It's getting close now, isn't it? It is getting closer now. I'm still confident. That's half the battle, right? If you're confident. We shall see. 50% in the hopper too. Bit of variety, we'll head down to the other side. Oh, peaked too early. There we go. Yeah! Everybody's worrying. Oh look, I've got a nice finishing strip here. Don't you love it when that happens? We're fine. This is totally happening. This is totally happening. I don't know what you're worried about. It happens all the time. I have a mate who runs his car down to fuse every time before he fills it up. Guaranteed, dogs. Guaranteed. Did anybody see DJ's vid on the new Polish equipment today? I thought that was quite interesting. Like kind of all-in-one plough, planter, seeder, fertilizer, everything. Very cool. Louise Ray, thank you for the subscription. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Funky Rude Dude's been working on his computer gaming room all day. Well, that sounds like a fun day's activity. I don't know why, on this series I think I've kind of spent more time filling up vehicles than any other series I've got. I think I must have the fuel setting running on high or something. I'm going to run out on the way back down now, and that's 74, 75%. So I'm going to take this strip out now. Take this little skinny bit out now, and then I'm slightly nervous though. It's going, Tim. I'm going to have to get rid of it. I haven't got enough space to get right back down the row of shame. It's one of those things, isn't it? It's going to leave me a horrible little strip as well, isn't it, for baling. In fact, if I do this, I might be able to pick up the second bit. The baler might pick it up, because the header on the baler is quite good. We shall see. Exactly, Farmer Bart. The suspense is... I need some dramatic music, don't I? This is just wasting fuel, guys. Daniel Fowler, how you doing? Hey, you're right, Tim. It's too wide, that. Maybe. I don't know. If I wish I had some dramatic music queued up. Fuel safe mode, yeah. Lift and coast, lift and coast. Paul Fountain, nice to see you, man. How are you? There is no rhyme, no reason to YouTube informing you if you're online. Seems to be a bit of a lottery. Curate, nice to see you, man. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate you lurking. Never click a link, Argus, you puss. What is it? Will I play it? It's either going to be clown music or it's going to be... I don't know what it's going to be. Look at that. There we go. Been rickrolled. Well, there goes a copyright strike. You know what? I'll happily leave a. I'll unmonetize this vid for the joy of having that in, I think. Totally worth it. I'll actually write off any income from this vid. Just have a bit of Rick in there. Good call, Hux. That was genius, mate. Like it, like it. Right, 3 passes. 3 litres of fuel. Are we going to do it? Totally in. Totally in for this now. Come on, unload faster. Hey, Ola's in the house. How you doing, man? Nice to see you. There we go. Oof. Not playing chicken. This is fine. This is fine. You guys worry too much. No, I'm just making you guys even more nervous. The case of beer on this. Driver, take care, man. All the best. Look at the animation of the stuff going into the header, actually. That's really nice, isn't it? It's used to me, used to my my Draper style headers. We are laughing. It's all good, guys. You're all worrying too much. All far too much concerned. Don't worry. Don't worry. Relax, everybody. Marhuff's gonna donate a 20 if I make it. You're on, buddy. Lucas, how are you, man? We are totally doing this. Confidence all of the way. How many passes have I got? 2 more after this. Let's go. Surely it flashes up a warning when you're low anyway, doesn't it? Why have I not had that yet? 6 strings. Question since I'm on the stream. What map have you played on that has the most sell points for your crops? You know, like West Texas, so you can pick and choose where you sell your crops. Actually, Seneca County has got quite a lot of sell points. Ola, what's your thoughts on animals and barns? Is it required to have interiors and drive inside to feed them? Or are people fine with triggers, empty zones outside? Good question, Ola, because I know why you're asking that. Let me guess. It's because obviously the size of the sheds on Renabu are obviously quite small, right? So would the animals be outside in a yard, in a field as part of it, or because I think people like to see the animals, don't they? It wouldn't be a game. It wouldn't be a showstopper for me. Wouldn't be a showstopper for me. I think you put your feed. There's a few ways you can put your feeding pens outside, so the cows or the cattle or whatever they are, whichever animals you've got. No, I don't think you need to have them inside. There's quite a few that are like that, so you can still see your animals cruising about. But yeah, no, I think you'd be fine with that, mate. Evening, T-Man, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you. Actually, there's 3 passes left, isn't there? Oh, okay. I've just added to my stress levels now. David Bishop, new to the game, play vanilla with a friend. What's the best way to make money early game off a single field? Make maize silage and sell it at a BGA. Oh, I think that's perfect, Dollar. Yeah, totally on that. Dean's on the edge of his seat. Don't worry, Dean. Those beers are in the bag. Those beers are in the bag. I can taste it. Is that a sweet taste of success? We'll see. I'm going to be eating my words if I run out now. Cranky's sitting there like that. Please run out. Please run out. Two more passes. 50% in the combine. Let's do this. Maybe I should start doing vids where it's like you set a challenge and then people have to bet on stuff to make it happen. Probably not allowed to do that. It's probably gambling, isn't it? Tim, Mr. Positive. I was going to say, Cranky's gone really quiet. Maybe he's like on his 15th hobgoblin now. Yeah, sorry, FSG. I've run out. We're going to run out on the road on the way home. Hey, Forward Ag. How you doing, buddy? You don't actually have to send me beer, Cranky. I'll take the moral victory. We are fine. We are fine. The puppy's farted. Even she's nervous. The joys of modding Forward. Yeah, Tim, just say, I can't right now. It's really important. Planned to perfection. Planned to perfection. Sure, it's the puppy. It could be me. Maybe I'm more nervous than I thought. Use the fart as fuel. That would blow the tops off the spark plugs, I think. So anyway guys, that is the end of the stream. Thanks for joining and we'll see you again soon. It's not really, I was just doing that for Tim's benefit. Ryan Orange, I will show you the puppy as soon as I finish this pass. While it's unloading into the truck, I will show you the puppy. %. Oh, is it going to get to the end? Should do. I had to correct myself quickly before people started leaving. Oh, that's the end of the stream. Right, we're off. David Bishop, that is the GPS mod. It's guidance steering from Wopster. Don't wake her up, you'll regret it. I think at this time of night, we're not going to make it to the end either, are we? 86% in the tank. Imagine if we go to full. Imagine if we fill the combine and there's a bit left, and by the time we've driven to the trailer and driven back. Oh, it's a brilliant mod, David. I've done a tutorial vid on it. It's well worth checking out. It's I would say it's up there in one of the, it's certainly my top 5 mods of all of FS19. Relax guys, it's so much in the tank. But I am going to have to, I'm not going to make it to the end, am I? There's a lot of canola in this field. What we're going to make? We're going to make 64,000, maybe a bit more than that, out of the grain. Oh, they absolutely do, David. Mods make farm sim. Look at that little tuft at the end. Oh, we've just dumped a swath all the way through that fresh corn as well. I have to finish it. Technically, if this was a contract, that would be the field finished, right? It wouldn't count that last little bit. Alright, trailer's full. So I've got an annoying little bit left. Shut off the combo. Let's go for a drive. Look how confident I am. Look. I'll take a longer route round to start out. Cheating driving through the crop. Is that null and voided, Cranks? I have beer. There we go. Ah, Marhoof with the 20 bucks. Thank you so much, man. You didn't need to do that. But there we go. This is a victory for everybody who worries about running out of fuel when they're driving. Peter Clark, I have not finished yet. Yes, I have. Now to make it back, that's true. Let's go and unload this canola, and we'll come back and we'll load it up. Paul Fountain, how do you clear all the saved info on auto drive, please? So Paul, what you want to do is you want to go to whichever game save it is. There you go, my hoof. There you go. Name up in lights, mate. Thank you very much for that. Paul Fountain, what you want to do, go to your save game file in your documents, and in there will be auto drive. Is it auto drive config.xml or autodrive.xml? But just delete that and it will get rid of everything and you can start again. Suspense works. Where's the trailer from, Ryan? It's from the mod hub, mate. I've just stuck my logos on it. And what did I... Forward ag, what are you... What was the 7... What did you say, the 790? I have not seen what you've been tinkering with. I want to see. Ooh, paying attention. Let's get this 50,000 litre sold. I'm driving like a madman today. Like a getaway truck. Link sent here. Oh, nice, Tim. Have a beer for me, mate. Celebrate the fact that I didn't have to fill my combine up with fuel. $1975 John Deere 75, right. I'm gonna have to get that. Ooh, it's a Borgo. How nice is that? I'm going to show you guys this. Because it's always nice seeing forward ag stuff. 1 second, let me get this right. While we're unloading our corn. Look at that. That's beautiful, man. Nice tracks on the back of it as well, front and back. That is very nice. Well played, my friend. Well played. Loving that. There we go. Right, Popper. This could be a disaster as well. Hey, it's been one big disaster last right. Getting big, aren't you? Yeah. Sleepy. You're not going to say anything? No. Audi. She said Audi suck. I heard her. Anyway. We digress. She is 15 weeks old, T-Man. She's very young still. But she's definitely getting bigger. Man, she's about double the size she was when we got her. But yeah, she's a good wee thing. She's... Jake Maynard, took a look at the Phoenix by 82 Studios. Amazing trucks. I've always had a bit of a struggle, I have to be honest, with 82 stuff. There's too many clashes with other mods in terms of keybinds and stuff like that. Always kind of struggled a bit with them, if I'm being honest. Good looking mods though. Yeah, very nicely put together. I want to try the crane actually. The tow truck one looks really good. The dog is called Riley. Ooh. Oh yeah, change camera back. Thanks guys. I was just driving a truck anyway, it wasn't interesting content. Hey, after watching DJ sign t-shirts the other day, I've got nothing to worry about. Here we go. Do I have the Logitech Heavy Equipment bundle? I do have the Logitech Heavy bundle keybind setup. The PDF sheet, I do have it somewhere. It is more interesting than my full face. You're right. Maybe I'll just put the dog in the seat. Dog plays FS19. How about that? Take care, Ola. Thanks for dropping by, dude. Really nice to see you. Right, this is where it all goes horribly wrong, isn't it? Didn't buy a trailer for this either. Farm Sim Dog. The Farm Sim Dog. Oh, that's my new channel. There we go. Loads left in the tank. Get this whole field done with that. Don't hit the stop signs. Also, don't stop for the stop signs. Nothing here. It's all good. Ryan Orange, check out a video by Kadurk Farms, who shows you how to put videos, how to put logos on your vehicles. Public this month. Nice one, Ford Ag. Great to see another mod from you guys coming out. Looking forward to seeing that. Just Google Kadurk Farms, Ryan. Find his YouTube channel, and it's one of his most popular vids. Hey, no argument there, Rob. And back to sleep. Like her at this time of night. Yeah, I can't. I'll be stealing. Sealy P's gig. Whose is cute though? Oh, mind that sign. David, you Pritchard. FS doesn't support force feedback at the moment, I'm afraid. There might be somebody who's cleverly done a little hack to make it work in the background, but I know it doesn't work out of the box, unfortunately. Got nowhere to put my header. There's not enough space to put my header. I'm going to have to pop it here. I probably should get a header trailer at some point, shouldn't I? Just doing my classic farmer thing. There you go. I've never heard of one, David, for force feedback, but somebody could possibly have done one. You would, with all the guys in here, somebody would probably know. Force feedback while ploughing or driving across planted row, yeah. It would be interesting, wouldn't it? Look at all my hard-earned money getting drained out of the combine. Bear Slayer, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. Glove box. Increase the centered spring. As close as I can to force. That's not a bad call. There we go. Fully tanked up. Right, I am going to... What are we going to do next? Cows are done. I could sell... I tell you, here's what we're going to do. Before we start that cornfield, because actually, we've only got about 15 minutes left. What I'm going to do is leave that there. I'm going to go and get rid of the rest of that canola. Then I'm going to pick up the tank. And I'm going to sell what we've got. We've got a lot of slurry actually. And the slurry sale point I saw might be selling at a good price. Let's just have a look. The slurry sell point, which is over by the... Oh, the milk at 840 though. I'm going to have to get rid of that. 165, 159 at biogas. Right, let's go in the biogas plant. But Flavor Dave, what map are you playing on? Just to check. I can't remember, you did say before, didn't you? But I can't remember what it is. Because some maps have opening hours for the shop. So you might want to make sure it's between something like 9 AM and 6 PM. If it's the middle of the night, you can't access the shop. Oh, pay attention. Player 58, any good videos on creating mods from A to Z? There really isn't. A lot of the modders tend to not share that info. And I think every modder does it slightly differently as well. But there is some good books. I think Modding for Dummies is a good book. Plus, the Giants Developer Network has got some nice tutorials and things in it to get you started as well. But it's not an easy thing. It's a pretty time-consuming thing to do, especially if you start from scratch. Somebody asked somewhere there about the heavy equipment bundle. I agree with what Glovebox has said. The side panel is good. The steering wheel is a bit on the cheap side. Very plasticky, very creaky. It's worked perfectly for me. But if I was doing it again, I would probably buy something like a G29. Lincoln Creek. I'm not sure if Lincoln Creek has got a timed shop or not. There we go, 6k. So that's a good sell from the I'm going to write that down actually, so I can come back and check when I sell my canola straw, which is the most which makes us the most money. Todd, I use the side panel a lot, yeah. Less than I used to, I'm being honest, because I use Sim Dashboard now, but the joystick on it is very helpful. And if I'm just raising and lowering an implement and I've not turned my Sim Dash on, excuse me, I use it then. Yeah, get a suicide knob for any steering wheel. It's great. It's a brilliant addition. Two things that completely changed Farm Sim for me were Sim Dash and getting a steering wheel, moving from keyboard and mouse to steering wheel. I think there's some more in here. Only 2,000. I'll need to come back for you at some point because we'll need you for hauling the corn. I'm interested to see, here's the thing, and I wonder if, because you've got gearboxes in FS22, I wonder if Logitech will come out with a new updated heavy equipment bundle. Be interesting. Yeah, don't pay that for it, David. Whatever you do. Crikey. Oh, Scott with the brisket, man. Alright, let's get this milk sold. And then we'll... This has already had digestate in it. It's about to have milk in it, and then we're going to put slurry in it. It's all good wholesome stuff, right? Flavor Dave, the shifter works with FS19 if you use the vehicle control add-on. I'm not sure if you've seen my realism series, but on that I'm using a manual shift gearbox. Absolutely, Kieran, that is exactly how they make chocolate milk. I think you can pick up a heavy equipment bundle now for about 150 bucks. They're pretty cheap at the moment. Stop reading the chat, stay on the road. Yeah, it'll be fine. All came from the cows, right? So it shouldn't be anything wrong. Maddie Fi is here. How are you, Maddie? Nice to see you. Right, let's fill this up. Of course I parked the digger. There you go, 129, 130 bucks on Amazon. Oh, this is another thing about this shed which I really like. Look at this. You open the sides and you can see the cows. Like that. Just finished fixing the auto storage for multiplayer, submitting it in about an hour to the mod. How exciting! You need any testing? I can put it on West Texas for you. Now, where is my load point for this? Do I need to open it? Maybe I need to open it. Great little animations here. Look at that. Yes, look at that. 32,000 litres. Gonna make some money. Testing all done. Did we do it on our West Texas server? Looking forward to giving that a spin. It's been all the way to Western Australia. Right, let's get this sold before the cash starts to go down for it. The price goes down. And then we'll come back and we'll fill it up with slurry. Because that's what we do. I should give them more water actually while I'm here. Forgot to do that before. Well, I'm not going to lie, I've really enjoyed myself tonight. That combining was a riot. Properly good fun. And we're going to finish with a good chunk of cash. Which means we can get that header for the combine. Love that combine too. Let's see what this is going to do for us. This should push us up quite nicely, shouldn't it? And that's before we've got all that canola straw in. So what we're talking about, Arx, is gleaming, sparkling. If you don't look at the tractor unit, it's glossy. Right. Let's get this cow juice sold. We are quite excited about this. I think I've literally maxed out on the price here. 800 and... what is it? 800 and... my car... $840 per 1,000 litres. Yeah, it's the Felsbrunn reflection on the tank. No matter where you go, it's Felsbrunn. Oh, pay attention. FSG, come on. Let's go. Watch the money roll in. Look at that. 27,000. Very nice. I am going to dump some of the slurry in as well. It's not worth that much in the BGA, but it's better than nothing. One day we could own that farm. There's no point. Ours is better, right? That is good. That was maxed out on hard, I think. Cranks. I think it was about as much as I could have got for it by pure luck. Take care, Farmer Bart. Thanks for dropping by, man. It's been good chatting to you. Hopefully see you again soon. These fields, I love to own one of these big fields. One day. One day. $55,000 litres of slurry as well. That's quite a lot. Valleys boy, take it easy, man. Nice to chat to you. You just had a force vision of horses riding through West Texas Canyon. Just you wait and see, Scott George. Check the classifiers again. Good call, Peter. Good call. Nothing. Nothing new yet. I will check it again though in nine minutes. Some quality landscaping. I actually made a proper job of that. There's enough space to drive right round it. It's a win-win situation. Right, let's get this under the BGA. Of course, I've like done a track record of leaving stuff where I need other stuff to be. Has been brilliant tonight. Just tuck him around the corner there. That'll do. Have I figured out how to buy the big field? So yes, Todd, when I put the greenhouses in there, which is kind of our next big challenge, I guess, I'm going to use the tax boards. So actually they will charge us a bit of a rate. So there we go. For the privilege, so we're going to rent the land. Okay, well, let's leave him there. What time is it? It's actually perfect timing to probably pull things to a close. Is there anything I've not done? No. No, what we'll do is probably, do you know what? We'll treat ourselves. Last thing we'll do before we go is buy our corn header. Now the one I need, I already scoped it out before, so it's just a case of picking it up, which is not that one. It is this one, only a 6 meter header, because that's what these combines will take. But it looks good, sensibly priced at 28k. Before I buy it, it has rolled over the hour, so let's just see if miracles happen. And they don't. Although that's a nice trailer for $2,800. But no, sadly, Paddy's classified mod must be broken. Because it didn't give me what I wanted when I wanted. There we go. Nicely done. I'm going to even wash the combine for ARGs. Classifieds or buy used vehicle? Do I have to choose? Classifieds every day of the week. Way better. No offence to the other modder. I just love classifieds. I think it's a brilliantly clever roleplay idea. I don't know who makes this mod. Is it a JHG one? There we go, sparkling. There you go. Happy now, Alex? Adam Tonkin, news to the game, looking at crops to make the best profit. I know prices go up and down, but on average, what's the best invest in equipment to buy? Probably, you're looking at soybeans and canola are your best bets, just straight away. By the US Lexington, half price on my game last night. Nice, Cranks. Very nice. Alright, I'm going to have to nudge this around a little bit. Brand new bit of kit. First thing we do is smash it into it. That's because I put the store deliveries point in a silly place. That's all on me. There we go. All ready to get that corn sorted in the next episode. Happy days. Happy days indeed. Right, guys, I think that is an excellent point to call it tonight. Thank you very, very much for watching. It has been a fun one. Really enjoyed that. So thank you very much. Been really good, and hopefully we'll see you again very soon. I will try and get back onto the vids if time will allow, but if not, you might get a few more live streams, so you might just have to deal with that. But no, I've definitely got a few things in the pipeline I want to be working on, so stay tuned, and I will speak to you soon. Look out for West Texas on Tuesday with me and Args, and we'll speak again soon. But for now, take care. Appreciate you all. Bye for now. See ya.